Hey guys, and welcome to another mini insert tutorial. First off, I'd like to thank Marie Hale 1021 and DB1943 FUL here on YouTube. A big shout out to you guys. Thank you for asking for a tutorial on this. This is actually a mini that I've made for Donna. It was a mini insert. Now, this is my original concept that I based her mini insert on. And this was the Christmas one I made. Now, if you have seen the previous video of Donna's mini insert, you will see that I've done a catchment here with a ribbon and a brad with a magnet stuck in it. And on this one I've actually done, used one of the tickets, used one of the tickets, folded it over and used that to hold down the album. Now, this could fit into a mini album, or you can solely use it for just a mini album as a gift. I think if you don't want to overdo things and you want to keep it simple for photos and for journaling, this is a great concept. Okay, so what I've done is I've used Webster's pages in this, and it turned out really pretty. I love Webster's Christmas pages. So, okay, let's get started. You open it up here, like I said, same concept with Donna's, and pocket here for the tags. Okay, now this opens up and you've got another pocket here. Alright, let me see. Okay, you've got a full page spread here and a full page spread here, and that's actually a pocket. And you pull out your another photo mat out. Okay. Opens up once again, another pocket area here. This opens up via magnets. So you got like a gatefold happening, magnets, and then open it up, and then you've got the middle page here, and you've got your pocket once again. Okay, this was super easy to make, guys. Lots of fun to make as well. Like I said, with your closing or your opening and closing, you can put it up the top. You can do it down the bottom or at the side, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's get started. What you'll need is, now what I've done before I get started is I've cut out the measurements, and then I've also made one and we'll put it together. Okay, so what you'll need is some cardstock, you'll need your paper trimmer, some sort of adhesive, score tape or ATG tape works best. You'll need some magnets. I use basic grey magnets, absolutely love those. And you'll need your, let me see, your School Power or Martha Stewart scoreboard, or even your paper trimmer if you're going to use that to score it with. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut out the bits and pieces so that I'm not taking up too much time. Now, for your cover, and of course you're going to need your paper as well, like your designer paper or whatever you're going to cover it with. Okay, so your first piece, which is your cover, okay, you're going to need to cut that at 11.5, which is 11.5 across here and 6.25 down. All right, then you're going to score at 5 and 5.5, and that'll give you your spine. On Donna's one, I think I made the spine a little bit smaller, and I've made it smaller on this one, so you can see the difference. Depending on what you want to put in there, you might want to go a bit over a bigger spine if you like to add a lot more photos in or a lot more pockets in. And this is the great thing about it, you can add pockets on those pages. On these pages here, you can add extra pockets if you want to. So it gives you those options to add more in there. Okay, so once again, 11.5 by 6 1/4, and then score it at 5 and 5 1/2. Okay, so pop your cover aside, all done. Now this is really good as well if you want to use up your scraps of paper, and that also helps. Okay, what I've done is I've made a little pocket here. Okay, pretty simple. I've just cut it out at 2 by 7 1/4, and I scored 1/2 inch on either side. You can choose to have the pocket there, or you can choose to go without. Once again, your decision. Okay, so we've got those two done. How simple was that, guys? Okay, next page. This one here, oh, I'll turn it around the right way. I've cut it 10 3/4 by, so it's 10 3/4 across and 6 inches down. I scored it 1 3/4 and 7 1/4. Now what you're going to do is do your mountain valley fold. Okay, so you've got your mountain and then you've got your valley. All right, so you're kind of going to have it this way, like this. Okay, then once again I've put a little pocket. Okay, so you've got 7 inches and 3 inches and scored 1/2 inch either side, and that'll tuck on there, so you can have a pocket in there. Once again, your choice if you decide to leave it blank or you want to put photos in. Okay, all done. Moving on to the next page. I think this is the next one. Okay, this one fairly simple as well. You score at 8, oh sorry, had to do the measurements first, right? Okay, so we have it at 11 1/2, which kind of looks like, hold on a tick, let me measure that, guys. Yeah, it looked a bit shorter than I thought it was. So it's 11 1/2 across by 5 3/4 down. And then we scored it at 3 and scored it at 8 1/4. So it'll give you an uneven fold here, which is, you know, the way that I made it. If you like, if you're pedantic and you like to have it in the centre as a proper gatefold, then go for it. Like I said, these are general measurements of the way that I made my insert, and you can change it up as well. Okay, pretty basic page. Can't go wrong with that one. All right, our last page is our pocket page. Now, I've used my A4 size papers here. You can use your 12 by 12 and cut it up as well. I've made hinges for mine to actually make it into a pocket. You'll also need a circle punch, so you can do your half circle if you wish to, your choice. Okay, so all I've done is I've done this at 11 1/4, and then I just folded it in half, guys. So it's pretty simple, 11 1/4 across and 6 down, and just fold it in half. Then what I've done is made my hinges, 2 of them, and they'll be stuck down, or if you choose to, you can put some wet glue in there. I wouldn't recommend adhesive because you'll find that your photo mat will stick. So if you don't want hinges, excuse me, holding it together, then you can put glue on either side, okay? Just be aware that it might take up a bit of your pocket as well, so you'll be left with less room. Not that much less, but you'll still be left. Whereas if you do the hinges, then you have the paper, your photo mat sliding in perfectly, so you'll get the full scope of your page. Okay, that's done, guys. So how simple was that? Only a few bits of paper cut out, folded up, done. Okay, now to the next part, assembling the mini. Now what you need to do now is I generally cut up my, I do my matting, and I'll cut up my papers to the size and mat. Before you mat, you need to put your magnets on. That's one thing I learnt pretty fast. There is a magnet here for the enclosure. You can use magnets, or you can use, let me think, the Velcro, okay? Or if you choose to, you can use my method here, where I've just folded over a piece of cardstock or scored it, and then just pop that up on pop dots on either side and left room there to hold it down, okay? Now I've used a magnet on the front. The back of my flower has got a magnet and that clips shut, okay? I haven't put this one together. Okay, so you've put your magnets on, and I'll show you where you need your magnets. You'll need it on your front cover if you choose to use it. You'll need it on this pocket page here, once again, if you choose to use it. And also on the fold out page here as well, okay? What you are also going to do is you're going to cut out 2 hinges to the size of your papers, and you're going to need 2 of these, okay? And they will go on the back of your pages that you're going to flip open, okay? So what I generally do is I cut the hinges a little bit smaller than what my page is, because I like to leave a border around my paper, and just to show off the black, or you know, the cardstock. I'll kind of measure it so that it doesn't show that hinge, okay? So you'll need that hinge for 2 of the pockets, or the 2 of the pages as well, okay? Right. So I've covered up all my pages here, and what we are going to do first, after you've put on all your magnets, now if I can get this right as well, I just have to look at my one. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, that'll go on top. Before you actually put the back of your page on the inside cover, just leave that blank. That is the only thing you do not want to cover at this point, okay? I've covered my pocket here, and I've adhered it down as well, okay? And I put a little strip of paper there down the spine. All right, so what I'm going to do is this pocket here, which I've made, and that's the one that you'll need your 2 hinges in, and your half circle punch. Now I've put that at the top of my page, so that'll flip upwards. So what you'll need to do is, I'll just get my ATG tape. Okay. And I kind of want to not really centre it, maybe go off to the side. So it gives me room for my other flap to go in, and or all my other flaps to go in as well. So I've left a bit of a space here, okay? That's ready to be flipped up, okay? And make sure it's sealed down right. The next one you're going to do is, okay, that'll go on top. Or do we want that one on top? Now you can have it either or. You can have this flip one on top so that it goes over, and vice versa. Okay, so this is your bottom one. That's the one with the magnet, and you've got your trifold. Okay, once again I've got my little hinge there. I'll adhere that down. Okay, and once again I'm going to move over to the edge of it again, and then adhere it down. Now what you want to do is butt it up as close as you can. I'm not sure if you can see it, guys. As close as you can to, oh, where am I going? As close as you can to the edge here, so that it all lines up and it's all sitting flush. Okay, so you can have yours that way, or you can have it the other way. So there's your 2 flip ups. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is, oddly enough, I put the same paper on there, but that doesn't matter. I'll cover it over and probably add more pockets. So I'll take a bit of that tape off. Now I just want to make sure Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you're going to cover your mat piece and that will go on the back. Alright, so I'll just use my tape and I hope this is making sense, guys. If there is any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Like I said, you can alter it to your own dimensions. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. Oh, dear me. And the ATG tape that I use is absolutely brilliant. I get it off an eBay seller, Powell Adhesives. They do the 1/2 one. I'm a left-hander, so I need the 1/2 one. Try using the right-handed 1/4" one. Not good for a left-hander. Okay, right, there you go. So I'm at it. I'll leave a bit of a border around. I'm not going to worry too much because probably be covered, and make sure you do line it up and get it straight. And this puppy, once it's stuck down, it's stuck down. This adhesive is so strong. I'm loving it. Okay. Right, now the other thing is you're going to make sure that you've cut it not up to the score line. You want to leave a bit of a border there, because if you mat it right on where the score line is, you'll find that your pages won't fold properly, or the paper will fold and crease and tear as well. So you do want to leave a bit of a border, especially around where the hinges are. Okay, and my battery is going to run out, of course. And what we're going to do here, I want to make this as a pocket. Okay, so what I would normally do is I would glue either side down, but for the sake of the camera, I will reluctantly use my, actually I'll fold it over. Once again, you don't want to go on that score line. Okay. Alrighty. So we've got that done. That's all done. We fold that over. We close it up, and mini album all done. Okay. So once again, got your pocket, your opening with your pocket, flat page, and then you've got a pocket here which you can put a photo mat in. Flip that up, all ready for a photo mat. Open these up, magnet, and flip that open. Okay, how easy was that, guys? You can also make this page the same size as this one here. I chose mine to be a little bit smaller. Okay. Battery's going to run out in the camera, guys, so any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I love hearing from you, and once again, thank you for all your lovely comments, and stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day, guys, and thanks again. Bye.